about 8 months ago, I was sitting on a plane, and I sat down next to this beautiful girl. And I tell people that almost never happens. I can't ever get lucky on an airplane. I'm normally sitting next to like Joe O'Donnell or Mike Rogers from Curb. And I love those guys, they're great, but I think I'd prefer the other. Well, I wasn't going to say that. But anyways, so I wasn't going to let my opportunity fly by, since it doesn't happen every day. And so I asked her what she was doing, if she was leaving home or headed home, and what she did for a living. And then I asked her what kind of music she listened to, and she said, anything but country. Strike one for me. So we talked a little bit longer, and she asked me what I did, and I said, I make music for a living. And she goes, oh really, what kind of music?
Nothing but country.
Yeah. So I just lifted up my boot, and I said, I rap. It's a true story. So she says, you're lying, you sing country music. I said, yeah. I said, since you hate it, I'm going to make you listen to one song on the record. So I plugged in her headphones to my phone, and I picked the country song on the record, and I guess I tried to freak her out. And I played it for her, and she took one headphone off. She says, I'm warning you, if I don't like this, I'm probably going to shut it off. And I was like, all right. You're the kind of audience I like to play for. I like to have a little bit of a challenge. So I let it play. She let the whole thing play on, so that was a plus. And she took the headphones off, and she said, I don't know what kind of country music that is, but I love it. And you made me believe every word and made me feel something. So she said, I have to hear the rest of your record. So I let the rest of the record play on, and we had a new country music convert by the end of the plane ride. So I say that just because I thought it was interesting that a more traditional sound is what converted her. And with that experience, a couple weeks later, I was trying to decide what song I was going to play for the first night, my debut night at the Opry. And I picked the song that I played her first. Everybody wanted me to play an up-tempo song and get the crowd all hyped up, but I picked a ballad. And I just barely introduced myself and played this song, and the song got a standing ovation, and it made the first night at the Opry a really sweet memory that I'll never forget. Thankful for this song, and everybody since then has asked me to play the Cheerio song, but it's called Clean Up on Aisle 5. I stopped off at the grocery store to pick up a few things. I was reaching for some Cheerios when I heard someone say my name. I knew exactly who it was, and my heart started to race. I turned around, my legs got weak when I saw her face. There stood the girl that broke my heart just a year ago. I thought that I was over her, but little did I know that running into her like that would leave me in a total mess, wishing that we'd never said goodbye. And if I wasn't standing in that store, I might have laid right on that floor and cried. I heard that voice, I saw that smile, clean up on aisle 5. She ran over and hugged my neck, her to let go. She smiled and said I look just like a kid with my box of Cheerios. We laughed and talked about old times, which wasn't all that smart, 'cause it just left me with an empty nest. When she pushed away her cart, and if I wasn't standing in that store, I might have laid right on that floor and cried. I heard that voice, I saw that smile, clean up on aisle 5. She walked away, looked back and smiled, clean up on aisle 5.
That song, just the way it flows, like the chair, it sounded like the chair of George Strait.
Oh, I've had a lot of people say that. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. That's when I started.
Well, excuse me,
Oh.
but
I was like,
think
who's
you
that? Everyone's like, yeah, who George Strait is? I'm like, I'll get it.
my chair.
Yeah, right? It does.
It really does.
I love that song. But
That's funny.
That's good. I like it.
thank you. That's really good. Thank you. I'll play one or two more. Are you guys good with that? I'll shut up. I can play all day long. Just tell me to stop.